Hey guys, welcome back to Auto Repair guys. Thank you guys for watching and subscribing to the channel. Today will be super helpful video guys to any of you having a Hyundai Sonata. Let's say you guys have a Hyundai Sonata, you need to remove or replace outer tie rod. We'll explain how to do that. Now, replacing on the front left or front right side will be exactly the same guys, but we'll demonstrate only on one side. It's very important, once you suspect you have a bad tie rod, replace it immediately, because otherwise you can get in an accident. You can get to the point that your car will be not under control and you will not be able to steer. So we'll explain about that as we go. Make sure to stay until the end. So this should actually work on Hyundai Sonata generation from year 2010 all the way to year 2015 guys. Also, let me introduce you quick to the channel. If you guys need to buy any parts, tools, anything like that, we'll share the links in the description of the video below, and you can see where we get all that from for a really good price and quick shipping as well. Another thing, every single car we get at the garage, we try to make at least 200 to 300 free repair videos, and specifically guys on this Hyundai Sonata we'll have more than 300 videos, mechanical videos that will be uploaded on the channel you're watching right now, and we'll have more than 200 electrical videos about diagnostics, fixing electrical components, and that will be posted on our second channel, Electrical Car Repair Live. Check it out guys. Everything will be shared so we can guys save you as much money as we can. All we need in return, please subscribe to the channel and like the video. So specifically guys, 2013 Hyundai Sonata that we'll be working on. So what to look for now? First you need to jack the car up and you need to remove the wheel. Now we have it here on that little bitty lift, so if you want to see where we got it from, we'll try to put the link in the description of the video below, which makes it super convenient. Another thing guys, once you remove the wheel, you probably will need to get penetrating spray. This is one of the best ones, and I'll put the link in the description of the video below where we got it from. This is guys the tie rod, outer tie rod, that's where it connects to the inner tie rod. So you need to spray, you can see where your nut is, right here. Let me just focus quick. You will have thread, you need to spray on the back side. Now right here is where the tie rod connects to the hub, so go ahead and spray there as well. Let it soak a little bit, because it's very likely that you have rust, dirt, so that will clean it, that will make it come out easy. Now that's a big size nut guys, right here. We believe it's either 24 or 1 inch, something like that. Now specifically guys, we have the adjustable wrench, which we will not recommend. We'll recommend to get the right tools, and we need to get that nut loose. Now every time you replace outer tie rod, you need to go for front end adjustment. We will explain how to get it close to where you can make it to the alignment center, but always guys, always do front end adjustment. So now we are going to hold the wrench here and get that nut loose. Perfect, that's it. We don't need more, just a little bit to make sure it's not holding here. That's great. Now what else we need to do? We guys need to pull that metal thing that's holding the nut not to come loose on the tie rod guys. The purpose of that tie rod is connecting the inner tie rod to the steering knuckle, also known as wheel hub. Perfect. Now we need to get a wrench that fits that nut on the ball joint on top, so offset box wrench will work really good. Let's see which one will work for us. Probably it's a 14 millimeter. It's hard to tell without actually trying it. So you can see where we are. And this is 14, yep, 14 millimeter. Let's just get it loose now. And this is pretty tight guys. But it got loose. Perfect. Now once you get it loose, you just go ahead and remove the nut all the way, as you can see. And once we pull the nut out, we'll explain you what we need to do after that. So we're getting there guys, trying our best to show you where we are. Let me see if it's gonna go by hand. Yep, it does. You can see this is the nut. Out. Now let's explain what else we need to do. We need to, guys, okay, hit on the hub. Careful not to break anything. Right there to break it loose. Okay, let's see if it came loose. If it's going to come out, we might need to turn the steering wheel just to see if it's loose. If it's gonna pop out, it's still stuck, guys, quite a bit. So, oh, maybe it started coming out. It's in an angle, I think, maybe. Let's see. So if it doesn't want to come out, guys, what we'll recommend. Okay, get in there and spray WD-40, that penetrating spray that we have. Okay, right there between the two components. Make sure it fills it up good. Like where the... Okay, right there. Let it soak, let it sit for 10-15 minutes, spray it again, try it and see if it's going to come out. Okay, because otherwise it's almost impossible. If it hasn't been removed for a long time, it may be really stuck. So we let it sit for about 15 minutes, guys. We want to show you the magic now. That thing, that penetrating spray is amazing. You barely hit it and it's going to come out. Okay, you can see how much it penetrated all the way inside, guys. That's simply amazing. Okay, we'll definitely recommend it. Without that spray, it's almost impossible to remove it. Now, what you're going to need, okay, right here you need to hold the inner control, okay, inner tie rod, excuse me. Because if you don't hold the inner tie rod, if you try to take it off, it will be just spinning, which doesn't do any good. Now, if you have plain the tie rod, you need to, guys, find out where it is, outer or inner tie rod. And that will be the time to find out. Okay, you can feel the play in the ball joint, or you can grab right here and feel if you have play in the inner tie rod, which is very likely to if you have a higher mileage cars. So let's go ahead and see. It's quite big too, maybe. Let's see, or we may get the bigger one. Okay, 15 millimeter maybe. It's the one that it is. Yep, right there. Let me see now. Okay, if I can start getting that tie rod loose, guys. Okay, still working on it. So let's break them loose, and it will be tight, guys. Again, even though we have the nut loose, okay, you can see there is a gap between both. That tie rod, it's still okay, it's still tight. And what we're going to do, I'll just go ahead and spray a little bit right here. So hopefully, okay, let me spray just one more time, so it can soak inside a little bit. Because that car has 190,000 miles, it means it hasn't been removed in a long time. Okay, we need to move that wrench a little bit up, because it's going to slip out. Okay, like that. The other way. No, we need to go the other way. It's still stuck, guys. So what we did, guys, we jacked up the car a little bit more on the lift here. Now we unscrewed that nut more. We sprayed penetrating oil between the two. We got the big wrench, because otherwise that thing is so corroded it's not going to work. And listen now. Yeah, did you hear that? That's how tight it is. Let me just hold it now. Okay, this way down, so we can reposition the wrench. Because otherwise it was impossible. Anything that we used didn't work, guys. Okay, and now we were just getting it tight a little bit to break it loose, and now we're gonna start taking it loose the other way. Okay, see if it's going to come loose. So let's go ahead, remove that one. We're going to actually put the wrench, okay, the other way now, and see if we can start getting that thing loose, because it's crazy. Okay, what I'll do, I'll just, give me a second, I'll turn the steering wheel to the right a little bit. Okay, I'll just reposition the camera here for a second, so bear with me. So we can get a little bit more room there, because we're really close to our lift. Okay, and let's see now. Yep, it came loose a little bit. Let me just hold it. Okay, now that's where things get interesting. We have to move it a little bit. Okay, to where we can grab it, and then I'll push it in. Okay, let's do that now. Okay, hold on now a second. I'm going to bring it this way. And it's coming loose. So what we're going to do, we're going to take that thing. Okay, let's get the two 15mm wrenches together. I think it's going to do the trick. If they get in, we might need to hammer them in a little bit. Okay, let's see. Two of them at the same time, maybe even three, so it doesn't spin. And see if it's going to come loose or it's not. No, not yet. Not yet. So we need to go a little bit more with the big guy and get it loose, and then we'll continue. So eventually, guys, we got it loose to the point that it goes with the wrench now. Even though we didn't mess it up so much, the wrench still works on it. You will see how much rust was inside. You can definitely see that right now. It's unbelievable. So we recommend to mark where the nut was before you start getting it loose, because when you install the new one, you want to be close to being aligned. But there might be always difference in the length, even if it's 1mm, guys, in the tie rod. So what we recommend, always go immediately to front end alignment. Otherwise, okay, you're screwed, guys. So let's see, we'll unscrew it from here. I think what I'll do, I'll go ahead, we just remove the nut again. Okay, so we can drop it down. We install the nut so it stays in place. Perfect. We get it out. Now somebody will hold it with the wrench, and I'll try to unscrew it, guys. Okay, let's see. That tie rod, okay. It is coming loose, you can see. It's getting tight, but it's coming loose. A few spots will be tight, that's normal. And all that rust inside, I'll recommend to spray penetrating spray so the inner tie rod can be clean. Okay, and this is it, guys. This is our tie rod out of the car. Okay, you can see we just removed it. Okay, like that. That's how you guys do it. Putting it together is in reverse order. We took it apart, make sure you get everything tight, install it correctly, and get it for front end alignment, guys. Hopefully the video will be helpful to any of you having problem with that. If you have any questions, let us know. Thank you for watching, and see you guys next time.